We are near the end of our bridal era, so here is our white bag collection. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Celesta. We talk about all things luxury shopping and handbags. If you love those things, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I do post videos every week. Okay, so I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a longer video, so grab a snack, grab a drink. We do have 11 white bags in our collection, so I figured we would just go from the cheapest to the most expensive. Starting with the JW Pay Gabby bag. This is probably my first white bag. I got this December 2020, and looking at it now, there's definitely a couple stains on it. So this was my first white bag and also the cheapest. Those two were not a coincidence. I was really hesitant to get a white bag at first because I knew it was going to get dirty. I knew there was going to be color transfer. I knew there would be stains, you know, all of these things. So I was really skeptical about getting a white bag. Clearly, the skepticism has gone away because now I have 10 other white bags in my collection, but I really enjoyed having this bag, and I know most of my bags don't stay in my collection for too long. I try to cycle through like the bags that I'm not using, and surprisingly, this bag has really stayed in my collection really because it's such a nice bag to use for like concerts and music festivals and things like that. It's one of those like carefree going out bags that just happens to match every outfit. Granted, I do wear a lot of like pastels and whites and creams and stuff like that, so I feel like this matches perfectly. The only con I have for this bag is that the shoulder, like the armhole, I think they redesigned it, but the armhole is quite small, so like it doesn't exactly fit like under my arm like this, but just wearing it on the crook of your arm or as like a little top handle, it's perfect. The next bag we have is the Charles & Keith Gabine bag in the mini size. I really like this style because it's not like a pure white where it can be a little bit too cold and a little bit too like stark. I like that this is an off-white color. It does come with a shoulder strap and an adjustable and removable strap for a crossbody strap. Overall, I think this is a very versatile style. If you've been following me or watching my videos for a while, this bag should not be a surprise to you. I think this is one of my favorite styles from Charles & Keith, and I think one of the most underrated things about this bag is that there's actually a back pocket, so you can slip like your card holder in there. It doesn't fit a phone, but you can fit like kind of smaller things like that, so you're able to just have easy access. And overall, in terms of wear and tear, I really haven't had too many issues with this bag. Granted, both this one and the JW Pay are vegan leather, so I really haven't had too many quality issues or too many stains and stuff. The next bag we have is actually my newest. This is the Cult Gaia EOS clutch, I think, and it is so cute. I definitely got this for like wedding and bridal events. I will say this was a little bit more of an impulse purchase, but then at the same time I was like, I don't have any like hard clutches like this, so I was like, okay, like might as well. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this after like the wedding period, but we'll see. I really think that I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this for the wedding weekend, like the welcome party, like the brunch after. Like I just think that I'm gonna be using this a lot. I will say this bag doesn't fit very much, really. Just like your phone, maybe a compact, and like a hair tie, hand sanitizer, like really like the essentials for an event. And this bag is freaking heavy. I didn't expect this bag to be that heavy, but my friend did warn me. She was like, oh, my sister got that for her wedding and it's really heavy, just in case. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. And it's actually really heavy. So if you have a chance to try it on or like hold it beforehand, I definitely recommend doing that. I think that all of my other bags I do have in my collection, I try to make sure that it's versatile and you can wear it multiple different ways. And I think having this bag literally just as a clutch and like wearing it like this and really only being able to style it with dressier outfits, I know I'm not going to reach for this bag a lot after the wedding. So yeah, I do think it's a really cute bag, but I don't know that it's going to be a forever bag in my collection. The next bag we have is the Pelen Berry, and I feel like this is one of the most underrated styles at Pelen. I love this style. I love the shape of it. I love that there's a little bit of hardware at the top that gives it a little bit more elegance, and I feel like this is my more practical version to my Bottega Jodie. Like, this is just easy to open and get your things out of. It comes comes with a, like, look how big this opening is. So it's really easy to get your things out of. It comes with a crossbody strap that is adjustable. It isn't like the usual adjustable straps. So because it's just like a knot here, it does end up loosening if you're wearing it for a long period of time. It's not a huge deal in my book. And I really like that you're able to shorten the strap as low as this and then also still wear it as a crossbody. And I have seen my friend, she has the same bag. She untied the knot here and she just wears it on like as a top handle like this. I personally am a little bit nervous that I'm not going to be able to tie the knot as close to the hole as possible, or like, knowing me, I'm just not going to be able to stick the leather back into the hole. So I personally haven't tried that, but she does do it. So technically you can remove the strap as well. I really think this is an underrated style from Polen. I love this color and I feel like this matches a lot of outfits, and it's a great everyday bag, but also easily transitionable to evenings. The next bag in my white bag collection is the seam in the canvas version. This is actually my favorite Polen seam. I have 3 versions of this bag. I have the mini size, I have the leather version in taupe, and then I have this one in canvas. And I just love the way that this looks in canvas. It's also a lot lighter than the leather version, and the leather version is quite heavy. So I just really, really like this. This currently retails for $460, which is maybe $100 cheaper than the leather version. But the only thing is that this canvas version doesn't come with the pouch that the leather version comes with. So I was kind of surprised by that because I think this is my most recent seam and I was kind of expecting that they were gonna have a pouch with it, and it doesn't. Again, not a huge deal. I wasn't gonna use it anyways, let's be honest, but I do really like this bag. I also am really, really nervous about stains for this bag because it is canvas. It's not coated or anything. So like literally a pen mark on this bag and you're done. So I am really hesitant when I use this bag. I really only use this for work, and I know that I'm not putting my bag on the ground and like things like that. But I will say that this matches a lot of outfits, and I really enjoy having this bag in my collection. Moving on to the next bag, which is from Demelier. This is the Demelier Mini Seville. And I believe that they discontinued this bag because I can no longer find it on the website. And they were doing a sale for this bag around like Christmas time, I think. But I got this a little over a year ago now, and Demelier actually saw my engagement or my proposal video, and then they reached out and was like, hey, we'd love to send you a little gift, and it was the nicest thing ever. And I have been using this bag like nonstop for wedding, bridal things. I love that you can carry this just as a top handle, and I usually do, but I do keep the strap in here as well, just in case I want to just be able to throw something over my shoulder. So it does come with a leather strap that's very easy to remove. The only thing with the leather strap is that it's not adjustable, but I feel like it's at a pretty good length as well. And it's just a really nice and easy bag to grab and go. It does fit more than you think because it's also kind of a soft leather, but overall I love, love, love this bag. After using it for about a year and a half now, there is one scratch on the bag. I don't know if you guys are able to see the scratch on the hardware, but other than that, this bag has held up really, really well. It's a beautiful smooth leather, and I'm not seeing any like scratches or anything on it. No color transfer. Granted, I usually only wear this with white outfits, but I'm hoping that they bring this back because this was actually a really popular style, and I really loved having this for my bridal era. The next bag from Demelier is the Demelier Tokyo. I love this style from Demelier. You know me, you know I love a shoulder bag. This is around $465, and it's just so similar to the YSL without the big price tag. I love that this has an adjustable shoulder strap, so you can kind of adjust it to the length that you need. And that is actually a really underrated feature with shoulder bags, because sometimes you're wearing a shoulder bag and you're wearing a thicker coat or a thicker sweater, and the shoulder strap isn't long enough, so you're just like, it's like sitting like right here on your arm and it won't go all the way up. And so having an adjustable strap is actually really, really nice. The only con I will say for this bag is that it is an open top, just like the YSL, and your shit could be falling out. But that really hasn't happened to me. And this bag actually fits a lot more than you think it does. A full-size water bottle fits in here, your phone, sunglasses, like all of the big stuff that you're kind of like, whoa, like Does that fit in here? It does. So this is actually a really, really great bag to add to your collection, and I really love to melly it. Next bag we have is the Strawberry East West Mini. This is kind of in a two-tone, so it's like a cream white color that goes all the way around, and then it has an accent color of like a little bit of a tan, maybe taupe. And I love this style. I feel like it's neutral, but it's still a little bit different, right? All of the other bags that I have other than the Pelen seam is just like plain whites or plain off-white cream, you know, whatever. And this I really like that has a little bit of an accent color to it. Strawberry is one of those brands, it's like if you know, you know. I mean, Princess Kate carries it, Meghan Markle carries it. I love that you can use this as a shoulder bag, just like this, or you can even extend it and wear it as a crossbody. I usually prefer to wear it as a shoulder bag, but sometimes if I'm like kind of running errands or need to be hands-free, I like just throwing this across my body as a crossbody, and I just really like that that's a feature as well. This bag, however, doesn't fit very much, and it's a little bit difficult to get in and out of. So I feel like when I am using this bag, I tend to Apple Pay, because it's just like kind of like the way that you open it, it goes like through this like bar, and then it goes up. This bag also has a middle divider, as you can see, so it doesn't fit as much as you think it does, but overall it fits the essentials, and because of the size you can definitely get away with carrying this for an evening event as well. But if you are looking for something that's going to fit slightly more than this, I would go up one size. I think that that would be perfect. Moving on to my Louis Vuitton Easy Pouch on Strap. This is probably my first luxury like white designer handbag, and I love recommending the Easy Pouch because it's just so versatile. It's a bag that I use for evenings. It's a bag that I use during the day. I take this bag on vacations with me because you can wear it as a shoulder bag, as a crossbody, and it even comes with a chain strap that you can use as a chain. And of course, if you have different like straps laying around as well, you can always swap in those straps and wear it however you like. I think that this is just a really unique feature about this bag. I will say that this bag doesn't fit very much. As you can see, she's a little thin, but it does fit a phone, and it fits like your card holder and maybe like a lipstick, and that's kind of it. But it is a really good bag to just have as a grab and go bag. I got this before my like bridal era. I got this almost 2 years ago now, and I did run into a small like cracking issue with it pretty early on, maybe like 2 or 3 months in, and it was like a crack kind of like right across here, and they were so nice and they helped me exchange it, so there really weren't any problems with that after the fact. I haven't had any big issues, color transfer, anything like that. I even took this with me to Vegas for my bachelorette, and she was perfect. Yeah, I really don't have negative things to say about this bag. This bag was good enough for me to recommend to my best friend. I feel like it says a lot if I encourage my best friend to get it and she ends up getting it and loving it. So I think this is really just an amazing bag to have in your collection. And it was nice to have a white bag around before my like bridal era. So I probably didn't need all of these, but it's fine. Moving over to the Celine Ava. I'm kind of throwing this in there, even though it's not like entirely white. The base is white, so we're gonna count this as a white bag. This is the Celine Ava. It currently retails for around $1,700. Again, it has the adjustable shoulder strap. It's a zipper closure and it's canvas, so it's really, really carefree. I got this May or June of last year, and I was using this bag nonstop even through my European trip in like end of September, early October. So I was using this bag a lot until I was in Madrid. We were at a soccer game actually, and I noticed that the glazing on this bag started to lift. And I texted my SA and I was like, help, like this bag is not even 6 months old. And she was like, don't worry, we'll bring it in, like no problem. And they were able to get it repaired in less than 2 months and free of charge, and she's back. And I really like how quick they were able to help. I know with Louis Vuitton, sometimes with repair services, it can take up to 6 months, and they were really quick with it, and I really haven't had issues since. I love this bag for the most part. It is carefree up until it gets the glazing, but I think this is a really, really nice bag to add to your collection as an everyday bag. I would not say that this is a good evening bag. I also wouldn't say that this is a bridal bag, but given that I wear a lot of beige outfits, pastel colors, you know, things like that, I think it matches really well with my wardrobe. Last but certainly not least, we have the Hermes Picotin 18 in the color Nata. I Like, when I tell you that this was my holy grail Hermes bag for so long, because obviously we have to be realistic, right? I wasn't gonna shoot for the stars right away and be like, my dream bag is the Minnie Kelly and Blue Broom. Like, we have to aim realistically here, and this was my realistic dream bag at Hermes. It was the Picotin 18. I knew that the 22 was gonna be too big on me, and I absolutely love this bag. Kimmy B Bags, she was able to get this for me. I have no idea how and where and who, like, she was able to source this for me, and it truly has been one of my favorite bags to use in the last year and a half or so. This kind of came at a perfect time because it came 2 days before I left for my European trip, which I knew I was going to get engaged on the trip. I feel like that was perfect. This has also been a really easy bag to use. I don't have stains on it. If I have gotten color transfer on it, I've been able to clean it off. I even spilled hot chocolate on this at Cafe de Flore, and we were fine. Like, the bag was, I was obviously like panicking a little bit, and I was like, oh my God, we're not gonna get this out. But we were able to get it out, and she is in beautiful condition. I just really, really love this bag. I love using it. I will say that it's not the most practical bag. You really can only wear it on the crook of your arm, or, you know, holding as a top handle like this. But sometimes not every bag is going to be a practical bag, and this one is just super cute, and I am literally obsessed with it. Okay, so that sums it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, as we are nearing the end of our bridal era, like, what questions around weddings, bridal things do you have? Happy to answer all of them in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave another video for you guys here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!